Yeah, so I had asked him permission, if I could talk about stuff like this. But I said, look, he told me that he wanted to be part of what I'm doing and stuff like this. He said, no, I want you to talk about me in your videos. In case that we ever, whatever, get into, like, he wanted to be like, basically like this, like a band or something. So he said, I would be honored if you would talk about me and stuff. I swear, this guy wanted to be Little Eagle, bro. Little Eagle, you know what that means, Littles? Back in the day, they were always like let's say, okay, I'm Big Eagle. I had a Little Eagle. Meaning somebody younger than me would take on the younger ones and I would take on the older ones. Like in the gangs and shit. And so. He wanted to be, he's younger than me. He's a little younger, like, he wanted to be that. He wanted to be like, protege. What do they call that? He wanted to be like, yeah, like a group. Now, he said he kick a little love songs and stuff. I heard a little bit, He's not on YouTube. He's not on whatever. He hasn't done those things, He would like to and shit. But he wants to start off with somebody that's real and knows what he's doing with music and like learn like and stuff like that. Like he said, I seen you like when you started and the way you were and your styles and how you've grown and how you've gone. I don't know. He used higher ups or something. He says you advanced. You've like gone up to like God mode. I said God mode. I was like, what? Like he's like, yeah, man. You don't let nothing stand in your way. You kick it about everything. You could kick it about anything. And I was like, dude, man, I don't go into the whole revenge thing, I did as younger and stuff. When it came to battles, or I heard somebody say something about me, and it was a little fly or something. Fuckers. He said, I could imagine when you were younger and used to do that shit. I could imagine you tearing them apart. I said it wasn't. You see, back then it was all about respect and shit. People do that on the YouTube and other things because they don't want people to put them down. Or you got the famous people, the rappers, even the other singers, it's all about respect and shit. I do it for the love of music. If I was to do that, okay, let's say somebody diss me and shit, that wouldn't make me no better than them and shit, Or some people, they want you to do that, so you stay, like they... like they it's like they have you and shit, and I don't let people have me. Fuck that. I'm just saying in general, you gotta think before you move and shit, I think they're in a circle of their own, like they're in a thing, and when they feel like they don't have you, that's when they feel stupid and they did it for nothing. So this guy was like, he said, I said, what's your name? He said, Max. I don't know. I said Maxi or something. Right away when I thought Maxi, I thought Maxi Pad or something. And he was like, I don't know. I said something like that. I don't know. Maxi Pad had, And he says, look at you. You're making whatever. And he said, and then he was like, I don't know. Then he rhymed off. He said, damn, dog. It was like, or something like that. But he ain't no punk and shit, He said, I might be drunk, but I ain't no punk. I don't know. He's got a little... I see he's got a potential. And I said, damn, now I know a drunk. But he could do the love songs. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring him in. I don't know. I really don't want to go to like it's a whole dissing thing back in the day. Like, I mean... He said, dude, you could do it, bro. You could solve all my problems. You could just, because I hate, he says sometimes you have to make a stand in your life. You have to do this. I already stand up to the dude. I just want to make sure that there's no more so-and-so. I said, dude, look, I'll teach you how to do the positive rap and shit, I know how it is to first start out. that you don't know how to rap, you don't know how to sing, or you just do it, you jump into it, and then the next minute you're doing it and shit. But what you do on your own is what you do on your own. You know, I think about, when I told him this, I think about like that could hurt people. That could whatever, you know? I mean, that could make somebody think that they're no good, that they're, you know, how do you call it? That you're better than them, and you put them to shame, and then they take revenge, or or I guess they get better in their styles, and it's just back and forth. Revenge is anger and shit, but I understand what he's saying and stuff, you know, but you know, I said, look, excuse me, I'll teach you the basics, you know, but whatever you do with it, if you ever get on YouTube, you ever get, you know, and that's why I'm saying it right now, that basically, you know, I'm thinking about it. If I teach him the basics, that's it, and that's it. Not dissing people, just how to rhyme words, how to do certain things, how to do whatever, you know, I don't know. I don't know. He said he wanted to promote me or something. I don't know what that was. He sees talent. He says, I can't believe you haven't been discovered. I said, I do my own thing. I'm not about that. If you listen to my logs, you listen to that, and so and so. He says, why do you just have 6 prescribers? You should be having like freaking, like your songs, like 1,000 prescribers and more. I said, I don't for the money and shit. I don't do it for that shit, you know? So and so. I'm gonna say this. I told him that, and he just got to the point where he was like, his eyes open like this. I said, look, the way my life is going, you know, I lost like half my body weight. You know, I mean, I'm not getting I have no friends. I just lost a friend. You know, now I'm back to being alone. All I do is Facebook. I talk to a little people here. I do like mad likes because I try to get my mind off sadness. It's like I have the depression, you know, and some not mental health, you know, way. I drink in the energy drinks. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. You know, I don't know if one day I'm gonna be alive, the next day I'm gonna be whatever. You know what I mean? And then I'm doing with this, God forbid. You know, and I told him, look, whatever happens, it happens, and I'm ready to die. That's the truth. I'm ready for anything that happens. If it's a fight, if it's anything, if it's arguments, it's supposed to happen, or death, or whatever. But I said to him, I'm ready to die. Or if I don't get people in my life, I'm always going to be alone, and I'm ready for it. I'm seeing myself on camera right now, and I see the look in my eyes. You know, I see it, that I'm not lying to myself, and I'm not lying to y'all, and I'm not whatever. You know, this is real shit. This isn't shit to get views, prescribers, whatever. This is how I feel inside. This is the life, you know. And so, Everlasting Eagle, in whatever way it's gonna go, and you know what I mean? Whatever way it's gonna go. But I'm ready for all this. Whatever's gonna happen, you know what I mean? It's supposed to happen. But I'm going down as a soldier. You know, I mean, I'm drinking these energy drinks. I'm doing the best I can. I lost another pound. You know, if I get up to like a certain weight class, I'm going to the doctors. You know what I mean? Even if I have to, I'm going all out. I don't care. I'm not giving up. And if there's a fight, I will fight to the death. I will not let myself get beat and just say the hell with everything and die right there. I will fight to the death. You understand? I will drink these things until I find. I don't know what's gonna happen to me when I drink this, and then I mix it with another one. There were times where I couldn't even whatever. I was so fucked up off them, or whatever, or my body would be good, and then I'm not stopping. I might be like a Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or trying to find the right formula, but I'm not stopping. I'm not giving up. You know? Even if I have to dwell in sadness and I don't feel like I want to do music, I'm still there. I'm still feeling whatever, but I'm letting it take its course, or I'm staying with it, where the point where I'm like this. How you do it? I'm like drifting or something. I don't know. When I get into it, that's what happens sometimes. I'm like, I have to be in the mood. I'm like that. I'm like that, just drifting with music on. Or there was a time when the music was on and no music came to me or flowing in my head, and I didn't feel it. I got numb. This is what I'm going through and shit. I don't know. This guy he sees that I'm like in like freaking limbo or something between heaven and hell. That's the way he told me. You should be around people. You should be whatever. You know, I said to him, I don't know who I can trust anymore. I get close to people and I end up losing them. You know what I mean? It's like when you win, you really lose. And yeah, I have a place, I have all these things, I have insurance, but you know what I mean? It's like, it is what it is. Whatever is happening, I'm supposed to go through it and shit. You know, these feelings, these fucking things and shit. You know, I could say fuck it. I could just go negative, or I could just think people are dissing me. I could say, well, there's people on this son of a bitch that hate me, or they don't like me. Why don't I just fucking start dissing? Why don't I just fucking start doing it, or whatever? I know there's people out there that don't like me. You know what I mean? Or so and so, or whatever. I hear. I'm not stupid. You know, I'm not whatever, or I assume. But the thing is, I have a mind, and I think about, like, okay, if I did hear something, they're stupid, and I laugh about it, because it's stupid. I call those studio gangsters, like fucking Eazy-E and them. They said about that they talk about shit, and then they don't say like your name or whatever. If I did somebody, I'm gonna put their name in it. You know what I mean? I'm just not gonna do whatever and shit. That shows you how they are behind the scenes and what they do and shit. I call those punks and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know? So I laugh at shit like that. If I ever was to hear that shit, really, I would just laugh about it now in the state I am in now. It's like, okay. You know what I mean? It's bullshit, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make me no better than them and shit, you know what I mean? What's that gonna solve? Back and forth, back and forth. Now, if I got famous and I was in a rap battle and I had to be up on television or something, that's required because I'm going ba 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 ba. You know what I mean? But music is not all about that and shit, you know? I told him that. I said, oh, he want to make me known. He want to make me whatever. I said, I don't know, man. I said, really, you know, that would be good and stuff, but I'm not looking for fame. He said, dude, you could earn money, dog. He says, my God, bro, you're like very talented and shit. And I started laughing. He goes, I never heard anybody say yes, yo, before. He says it just goes with just songs like perfect, like, you know. He said, why didn't I call myself Yes Yo? I said, no, I'm the everlasting eagle and stuff. You know, it's like, you know, I mean, I enjoy, I mean, I have a fan and wants to be whatever, but, and I'm gonna say this to you, dude, you know, I'm not about shit like that and whatever. You know, if I'm gonna rap with somebody or whatever, he said, you know, I said to him, I don't want to kick it with somebody that's like that wants to do negative shit or wants to get in this type of a state of mind. He said, no, I wouldn't do it for self-defense. What? I promise I won't do it. I said, I don't know, dog. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. And if we did rap, it would have to be whatever and so and so. You know, I mean, I'm no prize. I do rap about hell and I rap about certain things. But I don't rap about, like, really going after somebody and getting them and beating the shit out of them and so, you know, and stuff like that, you know. Hold on. I'm gonna record again.